Hi, good morning. Well, it's morning right now for me. Let me get a drink. Look at where I am. I'm in this room that has butterflies. Okay, so I only have a few minutes, but I wanted to touch base because I was getting these insights just now. I did my meditation first thing because I like to check in and I want to always understand. So the way I was brought up was, hold on. So the way I was brought up was to, this is the programmed way I was brought up. So it's not the higher path, but I tell you this so that I know sometimes when you know your weaknesses, you can be aware of when they're coming back in to try to take over. Not like this evil force. It's just, I don't want to be a creature of habit, of one that just goes according to the trends or goes according to how I've been programmed, how I've been trained. I want to let go of limiting beliefs from my childhood and whatever doesn't serve the higher purpose within me. And so I was often taught, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. There's something you're doing wrong and you have to correct that. And if you correct that, then you'll be loved. If you correct that, then you'll be accepted. And so sometimes I push against that because I'm just like, well, you know, forget it. Like if I'm always going to be doing something wrong, I might as well just do whatever I want because it's all going to be wrong. And that doesn't solve the problem. And the other thing is to just keep trying to figure out what is right and how do I do what is right? How do I do, and right by who? By by what society tells me, by what trends tell me, by what some part of me tells me, oh, I want to please this person or that person or that agenda or whatever. I can't find my bearings by that. What was being impressed upon my mind and in my heart in this meditation that I wanted to convey to you guys is you don't know the power of your own sovereignty, your own ability to make a free will choice in this moment and to act from a higher place. When we act from ego and egotism, and like, I was thinking of the idea of self-promotion. I was thinking, oh, I thought I was supposed to promote my YouTube channel or promote myself or whatever. I don't care about promoting myself because I don't need to do that. I can let higher forces or whatever, like the flow of the universe, if you want to call it like that, or divine love or God, promote this channel in whatever way divine love wants to, or not. You know, I'll be led on a different path. I mean, I'm committed to being present and being loving. And that's the thing, is when you align back in stillness and silence with what is love, how can I align myself and know the calling of higher love and live in that? And of course, enjoy being creative. And I keep putting these songs out. I have no idea if why I'm doing it, but as I entrust them, even if I'm going off the path, you know, because I'm not saying to follow me. I'm saying watch as I'm learning how to follow Christ or highest love, but don't follow me because I'm falling all over the place, learning how to get back, but what I was saying is, what was impressing upon my mind and my heart is when you connect to the stillness and aligning yourself back and asking by the grace of divine love to align you back with that, then the image that was given to me is that you're making puzzle pieces. You're putting puzzle pieces all over to a beautiful, beautiful puzzle. One that so far exceeds the puzzle that our egotism is making and the world makes, that it's just like, even if you're, even if, gosh, this goes so against what I learned about my worth in my childhood. It's like, even if 3 of the pieces that I make out of 100 are the beautiful ones, you get 1 seed of truth from one of my videos, and the rest is me just blah, 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 and like off my path and like up in the skies or like whatever it is, you'll get your higher self will see those 3 puzzle pieces, and it will help you on your path. Because some part of me was yielded to this highest love, and let those puzzle pieces speak through me so that you could see the beauty of them, and they could wake up the story that's in you. When you sit in stillness, and we're not always, but we're letting this deeper story, this higher story. I kept being reminded of the Lord of the Rings and how Frodo, or Bilbo before, they could go off their path. They could go off in all these ways. But as they kept turning back and yielding to this higher story, then they kept being brought back on the path and shown the way. And it's this path, it was shown to me, of taking this ring of power to Mordor so that it can be burned in the fires that created it. It's like our egotism. And at the end, spoiler alert, with Frodo, it was very difficult. He was not able, he became so attached to the ring, he was not able himself to throw it into Mordor. Oh, God. And that's like us. We can become attached and so identified and enamored by our own egotism. It's like, for what purpose? Whatever. Another vision I was given was, I had this, and I have to wrap this up because I have something in 2 minutes that I've got to join on a Zoom thing for a commitment that I had made before I came up here. I'm visiting a friend. And I was like, was I supposed to be here or not supposed to be here? And it's like, yield to the highest love, and it doesn't matter where I am. Keep on keeping on, persevere, and you'll be brought back to the highest path. And I don't have to keep focusing on, am I doing right or doing wrong? I just want to align to the stillness and love. But my friend that I'm with, we were in these wilderness classes together, and we did this group meditation, and we were shown like the universal laws of the universe in a certain way, by going into this cave of the future. Just go with me for a second, because I have to wrap this up. Oh, I was going to wrap it up at 9 minutes, so I really have like 30 more seconds or so. This cave of the future, and we saw there's all these little offshoots of caves. And I'll go into it some other time perhaps. But the main gist of this is like, most of us, most people, the powers that be or whatever, can predict trends and try to manipulate the masses by controlling the consciousness, by directing us according to the reactions of, oh, what's going to make us more popular, or the most money, or the most safe, according to, and they create ways where we don't feel safe or whatever. I won't go into all of that, but I just was struck by the power of your own free will choice to, instead of going along, 90% of the people or more, we act on our subconscious, but we just keep going down this huge path, this tunnel of just continuous predictive actions. And there were these offshoots of these inventors that created these amazing things, or did a different art, or walked to the beat of a different drum. They heard a higher calling, and they went a way that wasn't programmed and wasn't predicted. And it was like, that's so crazy. It was like the butterfly effect, you know, when a butterfly goes a different direction or a storm comes, I don't know, one small, you know, droplet of rain goes on that butterfly. We are that droplet of rain. When we align to a higher, beautiful, more beautiful picture than the one our egotism is giving us here, we create a magical story, and one that's far different than any powers that be could have predicted, because they only are operating in egotistic and controlling ways. I have to wrap this up because I choose to honor the commitment that I made. It's this beautiful ceremony that's happening right now. And as much as I don't know. Anyway, I wish you guys love. Know that you have the power to act out of stillness. Connect with that stillness. Connect with the higher purpose and higher love. Look at, how am I directing my life? Am I directing my life based on if trends, or who's going to accept me or reject me or want me in their life or not want me? Who cares? Like, I don't want to direct my life by any of that stuff. Anyway. All right. I wish you so much love.